everyone, welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. We have a debt update today. Yay, love a debt update. I hope you've had a good couple of days since I last spoke to you. And hello, if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name's Jen. I have been trying to pay off about £28,000 worth of debt since December 2021, so January 2022 really, I think. When did I start my channel? February 2022. So welcome, thanks for joining. So a quick reminder of this week's affirmation before we get stuck in. Positivity is a choice that I choose to make, which I really like. It's good, very, very good. So before we get stuck into anything, in last night's episode of You Sleep, You Lose, in other words, my insomnia, I made myself a cash tray. So I got a little box thing, little plastic box thing, and just cut the lid off and then just stuck some little bits of laminated and made a little cash tray. So let's count the money and then put it in there. Oh yeah, money. Why do I have money for a debt update? Because we're also doing an extra cash stuffing. So this is all money from Google and Cents, which is the money I get for making these videos, and also Etsy and things that I sell on there. I'm putting Etsy on holiday from midnight tomorrow, which is the 30th of October. So from midnight, there will be no Etsy from me, at least for a short while, maybe a long while. Anyway, let's count some cash. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. So £220 of extra income for us this month, which is lovely. So it's about 50-50 split, I think, for YouTube and Etsy after all buying new materials and bits and bobs and pieces. So yeah, so what should we start first? We do the extra stuffing and then do the debt update? That's what I normally do, isn't it? Yeah, cool, we'll do that then. So one other thing I did last night is I kind of had a bit of a shifty in my binders, not like a massive reorg or anything, but I was watching Brianna Budgets. I've not watched very much YouTube at all over the past few months, but I did catch up with Brianna last night, and she has her envelopes round the other way. And I thought to myself, oh, at 2 o'clock in the morning, which was actually technically 3 o'clock because the clocks went back, I thought, oh, I wonder what that feels like. Is that easier? And the answer is yes, it is easier. It's much easier. So my binder now goes this way, and I go up like that instead of down like that. And it might seem a bit weird if you've not seen anyone stuff that way before, but it's definitely going to help, especially on days where I'm a bit shaky and not coordinated, like today. Right, so let's get started then. So the first thing we're going to do is put some money into tax. So we are putting £25 into here today, so 20 and 5. So that gives 20, 40, 55 in tax now, and then whatever's in the bank, which is £100. So 155 we've got in tax. I owe tax about £350 and I will start paying that back soon. Then into channel, we are putting £15 into channel. Wrestle out what's in there at the moment. So 10 and 5. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. So 50 in the channel. And I already know what this is going on. There might be an extra special Christmas giveaway, but we'll have to wait and see. So that was the bits of cash that's going in there. Then me and my husband are each getting £10 each. So £10 I will give to my husband, and the other £10, I think I'm actually going to put this into splurge, because I never do that, do I? I normally just put it into going out or pay for something I need. So I'm actually going to put it into splurge today. So £10 in there. So let's tick loads of these off. So I need my pink pen, that's purple, and my pink ones. So these are each £2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And like that, and like that. Lovely jubbly. That's a nice little treat for me. I'm excited about that. Be fun when I actually do get to spend this money. Oh, that's so much easier putting them in that way around. Oh, yay. So glad I did that. Right, so that's it for the binder. So all the money that is left now should be going into freedom. So let's just have a quick check what we've got. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 5, 45, 55, 60. Yeah, 160 going into freedom. And if you don't know, Freedom is my little binder that I've made where I put extra bits of cash, and then when I've got £200, I then put that in the bank and pay off extra money on our debt. So let's pop all of this in here. So next one is 15. All these notes are really, really gross because I went through my binders and took out all the gross ones on purpose to put in here, because then this will all be going back to the bank soon enough. Not today, sadly. We won't be fully stuffing it today. But yeah. So I am still very, very tired. I still haven't slept properly. It's been a really long time now. And it's starting to get to me now a bit. Right, so 20, 40, 60 pounds we've got left. Do we have any more 20s? We've got 25. We've got 20. Right, so we're going to have to do some juggling around. What have we got? What have we got? Just want to say a huge thank you if you have watched any ads and things, and if you have bought money from me on Etsy. That'd be novel. If you've bought anything from me off of Etsy, thank you so, so much. I really do appreciate it. I've had an absolute blast doing Etsy. It has been fun. It's been very, very tiring at times, and stressful for my because I've got quite high standards of myself, and I think those standards and the extra expectations and things has been adding to the way I've been feeling. So that's why I'm taking a break. There we go. So that is all the money in there, finally, after a bit of fiddling about. So we've got 15, 25, 40, 45, 50. Ooh, 50 quid, and then we can get that to the bank. Oh, that's very exciting. Yay, I'm happy about that. Very happy about that. So that was all of the money stuff. So let's have a look at the debt spreadsheet update thing. There we go. I'm really sorry that I keep losing my words. I can't help it. I'm trying really hard. Right, so let's have a look then. So this month is October 2023. We owe, and check this out, the amount that is actually outstanding on our debt at the moment begins with a 9. That's a single figure. So we've reached another massive milestone. We now owe under £10,000. Can you believe it? We owe under £10,000, which is crazy. Well, with the caveat that this isn't all of our debt. So I've not mentioned it for a while, I don't think, but we do have a loan on a car, and my husband's got some personal finance for a computer that he's paying off, but that's it. But we never included those debts in the amount of debt that we were going to repay. So this is essentially all of our unaffordable debt that we're trying to pay off, and then the car, we're just going to pay that to term. There's no point trying to race that off. And my husband has his personal debt, which wasn't included in this because this was our together debt. So there you go. But anyway, the amount that we've got remaining now is under £10,000. If we scooch up to the top of this spreadsheet, in January 2022, we had £27,000 remaining. 27,000, and we now owe £9,771.81, which is so exciting. So this month we did only make the minimum repayment plus the extra little bit that I'm doing to round it up to £750. In total this year we've repaid just over £9,000, and the total we've repaid altogether is £18,787. So we have repaid 66%. That's 2/3. 2/3 of our debt is gone forever, which is cool. So we've got 34% remaining, which I can't tell you how happy it makes me. Right, let me unfreeze this so we can have a look at it. Right, so this is our chart that tracks the final push, which is the final bit of debt that we owe. So at the moment, the green dotted line is the goal. We want to have it paid off by June 2024. The blue line is if we kept to our minimum payments, we'd have it paid off between November and December 2024. And then there's a thick orange line, which is our actual repayments, and then a yellow dotted line, which is our projected payments. So for the past couple of months, because we've only made about the minimum every month, all three of those last lines are all stuck together because we've not been putting any extra on, so they've not been shifting. So in terms of the pretty graph, this is how it's looking. Let's zoom down a little bit. So we have repaid 750, 9,000 this year, 34% remaining. We are just coming up to 10% of the final push repaid, which is really, really exciting. And the total repaid is 19,252.73. And so we've got like 34% remaining, which is what that bar says there, which is cool. So in terms of the actual big everything graph, this is how it's looking. I had a quick look at the difference between this actual repayment and what it would be if we just stuck to the minimum repayment. And the gap between these two lines is £3,500. So we are ahead of repaying our debt by £3,500. That's crazy. So that does only work out to be about 5 months, but that's 5 months of our life we're going to have back, which is very exciting. But yeah, hopefully we will be able to bring it forward to June 2024. So I'm going to grab the tracker and we will colour in the 750 that we've paid off this month. Here we go then. So we're going to colour in 3 of these. Like that. Done. So we've paid off 1,000 of the final push, which is lovely. So yeah, so that is it for the debt update. I am hoping that next month we can get the debt to start with the number 8, even if it is by only a penny. I would very much like that to start with an 8, because I feel like we are definitely on the downhill stretch now, which is really, really cool. But thanks so much for popping by. Sorry I'm not full of beans. Again, I will get some sleep, I promise. I hope you have an amazing week and I will speak to you on Friday. In the meantime, positivity is a choice that I choose to make. Have an amazing week, everyone. Thank you so much, as ever, for all of your support. It means the world to me, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye.